নমস্কাৰ দুপৰীয়া শিৰোনামলৈ স্বাগতম ষ্টুডিঅত মই পাপৰি আৰু প্ৰথমটো খবৰ আজি আইআইটি গুৱাহাটীৰ 22 সংখ্যক দীক্ষান্ত সমাৰোহ কৰোনা মহামাৰীৰ বাবে এবাৰ অনলাইন যোগে অনুষ্ঠিত হৈছে দীক্ষান্ত সমাৰোহৰ কাৰ্যসূচী আইআইটি গুৱাহাটীৰ দীক্ষান্ত সমাৰোহত মুখ্য অতিথি হিচাপে অনলাইন যোগে অংশগ্ৰহণ কৰিব প্ৰধানমন্ত্ৰী নৰেন্দ্ৰ মোদীয়ে দীক্ষান্ত সমাৰোহত দুপৰীয়া 12 বজাত আৰু অৰ্থাৎ কিছু সময় পাছতে প্ৰধানমন্ত্ৰী মোদীয়ে ভিডিঅ' কনফাৰেন্সিং যোগে অংশগ্ৰহণ কৰিব ভাষণ প্ৰদান কৰিব প্ৰধানমন্ত্ৰীৰ লগতে এই অনুষ্ঠানত অনলাইন যোগে অংশগ্ৰহণ কৰিব কেন্দ্ৰীয় শিক্ষা মন্ত্ৰী ৰমেশ পোখৰিয়াল আৰু মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী সৰ্বানন্দ সোণোৱালে পুনপটীয়া সম্প্ৰচাৰলৈ আগবাঢ়িছো
blow out through technological support, field solutions and intervention. We want your blessings for creating a center for excellence in disaster resilience and risk reduction for the entire Northeast. We are also putting our effort to bring 18th World Conference on Earthquake Engineering to India in 2024. We also would like to create a meaningful partnership between academia and community using traditional Indian knowledge system, which Northeast boasts of. I'm also happy to announce that Center for Nanotechnology is ready with an upcoming state-of-the-art building equipped with Class 100 and Class 1000 clean rooms with state-of-the-art scientific facilities like nanofabrication, lithographic tools, electronic characterization units, and electron confocal force microscopes. During the pandemic, IIT Guwahati has manufactured VTM, RNA isolation, and RT-PCR kits at a very large scale, at a very cheap price, and helped NHM, Government of Assam. Over the years, IIT Guwahati has become the epicenter of innovation associated with frugal point-of-care disease detection kits. In this line, recently, ICMR has bestowed IIT Guwahati with a Center for Excellence in Disruptive Innovation and Product Development for affordable rural healthcare. With this brief report, I will request Honorable Chief Minister as well as Prime Minister to address our graduating students. I request humbly the Honorable Prime Minister to deliver the Chief Guest address on the 22nd convocation of IIT Guwahati. Everyone is very eager to listen to you, sir. Thank you again. Jai Hind. I now request Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Sri Sarbanand Sonowal ji, to address the students.
Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Union Education Minister Sri Ramesh Pokhriwal Nishank ji, Honorable Union Minister of State for Education Sri Sanjay Dhotri ji, Chairman of Board of Governors Sri Rajiv Modi ji, Director IIT Guwahati Professor T.G. Sitharam ji, members of the Senate, faculty members of Institute, student alumni of IIT Guwahati, graduating student, respected parents. First of all, I extend my heartiest congratulations to all the graduating students of this prestigious institution who are receiving the degrees as today's convocation. It is indeed a moment of pride and jubilation for the graduates, their families, and this institution. I am delighted to say that IIT Guwahati, which is an offshoot of the historic Assam Accord. Here I pay my deep tribute and respect to all the martyrs of Assam agitation. And this moment made us proud time and again with its remarkable contribution and achievement. Guwahati IIT has become known for its environment of academic excellence in the entire countries with its quality technical education over the years. This institute has produced globally competitive human resources and carried out research that significantly benefited the society. This shows the commitment of the faculty and students of this institute. I hope IIT Guwahati will grow to global prominence, and the graduate of this institute would lead the state and the nation in every sphere of life. Today, the society is going through a very difficult time. This novel coronavirus pandemic has been testing humanity's patience and resilience. However, during these trying times, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has been leading us in the battle from the front. Honorable Modi ji's leadership has instilled hope and confidence in the heart of every Indian. As you know, with the rest of the country and the world, Assam has also been affected due to COVID-19 pandemic. Right from the initial stage, we have been striving hard to prevent and contain the spread of this pandemic. IIT Guwahati has played an important role in assisting state government in fighting this disease. I acknowledge and thank IIT Guwahati fraternity for their contribution, and I am informed that IIT Guwahati, apart from providing various sophisticated instruments to the National Health Mission, Assam, to carry out testing of COVID-19 from the initial stages of this pandemic. They have also developed and manufactured and commercialized COVID-19 related kits in the state along with an industry partner. I appreciate the fact that in the past 2.5 decades, the state has benefited from the expertise of IIT Guwahati in disaster preparedness and risk reduction. Nevertheless, with every passing years, flood and erosion, landslides, storm, earthquake, etc. have become more intense and recurrent in the state. Since 1950, when the great earthquake jolted Assam, sudden change of river course and large-scale erosion has claimed several lakhs hectares of land in the state. This makes it imperative to develop an organized setup to carry out dedicated scientific study on the characteristic and behavior of the river system in the state. Therefore, I urge IIT Guwahati to set up a dedicated center on hydrological studies and disaster control. The state government will extend full support to IIT Guwahati in this regard. Here, I would like to put on record that in the last 74 years of India's independence, this is for the first time that the central government led by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has made sincere effort to address the flood and erosion and landslide problem of Assam and Northeast. I am confident that expert support from IIT Guwahati would go long way in effectively dealing with natural calamities in the state and the region. As you know, the northeastern region is experiencing rapid progress today due to the unparalleled political will of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, with significant boost to connectivity and speedy industrialization. The region is fast emerging as a north center of India's economic activity. Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, while terming the Northeast as Ashtalasmi and new engine of growth for the country, has initiated many innovative steps during the last 6 years for faster development of the region. The Act-East policy enunciated by Honorable Prime Minister has opened up new doors of opportunities in communication, transportation, trade and business, tourism, cultural exchange, sports, information technology, agriculture, etc. to link Northeast with ASEAN and BBN. Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has identified Assam and Northeast as organic hub. This region has tremendous potential for agriculture and horticulture, whether it is fruits, vegetable, spice, flour, organic grains, etc. There is ready market in the rest of India and other parts of the world for product of Assam and Northeast. The revolutionary reforms in the agricultural sector brought about by Honorable Prime Minister in the form of 2 bills passed by Parliament will not only double farmers' income but provide immense opportunity to talented young people to take up agri-horti related business in a big way. I hope that many of you will take this opportunity. I am sure your significant contribution in augmenting the development process of the region will lead to speedy realization of Honorable Prime Minister visions of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Likewise, to promote industrialization, our government has also come up with new policy on tax incentive for setting up industries and tourism units. IT policy, biotech policy, startup policy, sugar policy, solar energy policy, Assam industrial investment policy, bamboo policy, etc. We have put significant effort to improve ease of doing business in the state. Assam Startup Dinesh, an incubation hub set up in Guwahati by the state government in association with IIM Calcutta Innovation Park, has been recognized as an emerging startup ecosystem during the Startup India Award 2020. I am confident that the graduating student of this institute would also consider forming startup base at Guwahati, for which state government will extend necessary support. We are aware that the obtaining a degree from IIT is a privilege of a few, and all the graduating students have worked very hard in their lives in getting admission to this institute and graduate successfully. I congratulate all the graduating students once again for receiving their degrees in the convocation today. I wish you all success in your future. You all have spent very valuable years of life in Assam, where you establish yourself in future. I am sure you will always cherish the beauty and hospitality of Assam. We will always be glad to welcome you all back to this state to join in our sincere endeavor for progress and prosperity. With these few words, I conclude my speech. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Sir, thank you very much, Sri Sarbanand Sonowal ji, for your speech and also your presence. Now I request Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi ji, to deliver the convocation address. Sir, we missed you twice this year to come to our campus, one along with the Japanese Prime Minister and the other time for the hardware hackathon, which is supposed to be held in September this year. Sir, we are all eagerly waiting to hear you, sir. Kindly give us advice and directions to see the future. Sir, over to you, sir.
অব্যাহত ৰাখিম কিন্তু সময় এটি বিৰতি